Hey Andrew, come check us out on YouTube. I'm at Merke Incharacter on YouTube. I'm doing a live show. Everyone can hear me right now. I'm hoping. Shout if you can hear me on the live stream, guys. I believe you should. We should be starting right away. Two more minutes if you're on the Instagram. How you doing, everyone? I know you can hear me on the YouTubes probably as well. I can't see my board right now because I have a whole bunch of stuff set up. But if you can hear me, say yay. But say it, don't type it. I'm just joking. You can type yay. Hey everyone, type yay if you can hear me. Hi y'all. Oh, hi Lauren. Do you want to go to the YouTube and just check if what's going on there? Just quickly. Hey everyone, if you're on Instagram, I'm just putting this up so you can come check me out. I'm doing a live broadcast on YouTube. That's where I need you. That's where I want you. And then if you go there, you can subscribe to my channel because you're going to see the whole show. This is just me staring at me doing a broadcast for YouTube. So, hi Eve. Who's it guy 69? The fact that you have 69 in your name means you made that in junior high. So, you must be a friend. Okay. Okay. 1 second. We're going to start right away. On YouTube, you can check out everything. You can hear me on it? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Dun, 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 dun. On air. Oh, I have to record this. Ouch, my head. Recording. We're good there. Okay, I'm gonna come in. Good? Hi everyone, welcome. It's me in a circle. Hi. Is that coming across, Lauren? You don't see anything yet? Maybe it's a delay. Okay, we're just waiting for a sound check from you guys because I don't know if it's coming out or not. You see me in the corner? Hi. And if you can respond to people, just tell them I can't see anything.
I cannot respond.
You can't respond. Oh, well, you can on there if you want to. Someone say, yes, you can hear me on the chat if you can hear me. If you can hear me, baby, if you hear me. I have one person still watching me here on Instagram. This is not where you should be watching me. You should be watching me on the YouTube's. The YouTube's channel. I have my...
Dave says he sees you.
You see me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Dave? Can you hear me? Sorry, troubleshooting. I did do a test of this all the other day.
Hear you and see you. It is glorious. Thanks, Dave.
Perfect, Dave. We will get started in just moments. First, I gotta get my face. You're gonna see some ugly... Wait, no you won't. Okay, coming at you guys. Okay, we started for all the people here. I'm going. I'm leaving now. Oh, I'll leave it up. Why not? Hi, everyone. That's better. Audio. Thank you, Dave. Always my tech. Hi, everyone. Welcome. Could you hear the music when it was playing? You could? Yes? No? No? Who knows? I'm sure someone will let me know. But, so, welcome. Happy New Year to all of you. I'm just, if you can respond, just let me know where you're watching from. Are you watching from your living room? Are you watching from your basement, your bedroom? Are you watching in clothes? I don't know. It's 2020. Anything's possible. Oh, crazy. For only a bit. My goodness. Okay. Well, as we learn to do all of this by ourselves, this is a one-man band, like I said. Dave is usually our tech. So say hi to Dave, everyone. He usually runs all our live stream stuff. I am doing it on my own, and I've created a whole system. That's a lot of this work has been. But thank you for coming and joining me here for the launch of this channel. I know I've done a few things like a soft open, as some call it, for this. But Paul Little's always watching me. That's creepy, Paul. That's creepy. But Happy New Year, Aruba. What? Well, Happy New Year to you from Aruba. That's amazing. Thank you for checking in. So today, we're launching this channel, Aaron Merke Incharacter. What it is this last couple years has been really not just COVID, but there's been a lot of other things happening with myself, and just a journey, I guess you could say. So learning how to just overcome a bunch of stuff and just growing as an adult, it's been actually uplifting, and I've really come to a nice place. Now, this last year during COVID, I was really inspired by a few artists out there. They're really amazing people, and I just joined TikTok, and I saw a lot of people using characters and doing character, and I was like, that's what I love to do. Like, yeah, I'm an actor. Yes, I like doing comedy, but what I really love doing is acting as a character and being a character. So it's kind of my first passion. The reason why I got into improv, the reason why I got into sketch, stand up more just to push myself, but character is where it's at. And with TikTok, I got to see a bunch of people do great characters, and I'm going to share some of them with you today. But I'm going to try and give away some stuff. I forgot to bring those prizes with me, so while you're watching something, I'll go get them. But I would love you guys to win some things. So throughout the 45 minutes to an hour that we're going to be here, I'll have some stuff for you to win. So to keep you, we have a couple guests. They're pre-recorded kind of snippets of what is going to be on the channel. There's characters, obviously. I'm not doing any characters today. It's just too hard with quick changes in all of the tech and the live streaming and all that. But I'm going to be doing characters on a regular on this channel, but also I'm going to be doing a kind of a podcast series called Out of Character, where I talk to people in the industry or people, different kind of artists like musicians and people who are painting, like that kind of thing, and talk to them about their processes and their the limitations they put on themselves, but also the limitations that they just feel, because I think a lot of it is a little bit our own heads sometimes, and just getting past that. A little bit of mental health, kind of, but not really. Just more of a deep dive into artists in general, and then the characters that we are and the characters that we play. So that is going to be in a podcast, like I said, called Out of Character. And then also just my own self-understanding and self-realizations is going to be in the Merkeshop, as well as some free improv workshops and things I've learned along the way, and just sharing those kind of things. So if you're interested in that, please subscribe. Subscribe, hit the icon. As all the young people say, smash that button. I don't smash buttons. I push them. That I was taught very well as a child. Just push a button. You don't need to smash it. Just push it gently. Anyway, thank you for joining me. We're going to be giving away a few things today, but before we do, I just want to introduce you to some people that have inspired me. There's two in particular on TikTok that I found that has really been like, oh man, that's great. So I just have to set up this video of them. I've talked to one of them. Oh, okay, all right. What's going on? Why is that not there we go. That is better. Technical difficulties without Dave, our usual live stream guy. Basically these people, one is named Steve Bridges, and the other one is Steve Reiley, or sorry, Caitlin Reiley. It's Steve and Caitlin. Some of you might find that funny for different reasons. But Steve and Caitlin are really funny actors and character comedians. And I'm just going to show you a bit of what they do. So enjoy.
What's up to all juggalos and juggalettes, my juggalo family? I'm back online because my grandma took away internet because I hit my brother with a can of ravioli, but he's feeling better now. Okay, I just want to say I'm back. Whoop whoop.
So Steve is from Astoria, Oregon. He's really been a really nice guy. He came from anyway.
I just want to make a TikTok about my rare. Yes, it's my favorite part of my whole body. And people always ask me where it does. Because I have two dresses. Hi, Kenji. No, I didn't spend any rumors about you today, girl. I don't spend rumors anymore. I cut way back on my rumors. I mean, I probably spread about the same amount of rumors, if not more rumors. I didn't say you were the itchiest person in
You can't hear?
Yes, I did because she low-key raged.
Who said that?
Oh, and Dave.
And Dave. Okay.
Hard to hear from the TikToks.
Okay.
Hey, what? What's up to all juggalos and juggalettes, my juggalo family? I'm back
Better?
online because my grandma took away internet because I hit my brother with a can of ravioli, but he's feeling better now. Okay, I just want to say I'm back. Whoop whoop. Hey guys, I just want to make a TikTok about my rare. Yes, it's my favorite part of my whole body, and people always ask me where it goes. Because I have two wrists. Hi, TJ. No, I didn't spend any roommates about you today, bro. I don't spend roommates anymore. I cut way back on my roommates. I mean, I probably spent about the same amount of rumors, if not more rumors. I didn't say you were the itchiest person in Astoria. Yes, I did because she low-key really itchy.
I don't know, I kind of like you in this weird way, like my head's doing things like I can't comprehend.
Caitlin Reiley, and I'm 5'2".
Okay, I'm not 5'2". Wait, that was so crazy that I said that.
Ooh.
Camera's on. I don't look cute either. We do the homework, the assignment over the weekend. A resounding no. Hi, Mrs. Fraser. Hi, I'm just here with my son, David, and I just wanted to sit in the class. I just want to make sure that everything's going well and that we're learning and we're paying attention. Say hello.
There you go. There you go. Sorry about the audio. Like I said, as it's loud now, Dave isn't with me. So I did test this. I do want to say, Dave, I tested this out, and I want to say I'm pretty proud of myself because the system that I've set up, I think it's good. So if you don't like it, don't say anything. Okay. Cool. Yeah, they're just really cool people. Like I was trying to say, I thought I'd give myself enough time to talk about Steve. I've chatted with Steve. Steve's like, his story's pretty crazy. He grew up in not a great condition, kind of in and out of foster care and that kind of thing. His comedy makes me laugh. Like the wrists thing makes me howl. And then every time I hear I've given up on rumors, literally I can't not laugh. It's very I love it. I'm sorry about the audio. I apologize. I'll try and figure it out because we might have to just scrap the videos if it's too quiet. Could you guys hear that? Let me know. I can now see my chat. The one thing I need is a monitor just for my chat. Dave, I need you. Let me know what's going on with you guys. Now I'm too loud. Well, you guys, make up your mind. I'm just joking. Okay, I can fix this. I can fix this. Better. Is that better for everyone? Better for everyone? Is that better for everyone? Look, the show's going to be done and I'm going to finally get it right. But that's okay. That's what live streaming is all about, right? And improv and figuring it out. Anyway, are the people on vacation still here? Because that was kind of awesome. That was really nice of you to join. They're just on vacation, chilling out. They're on. Where were they on vacation, Lauren?
They were joking.
Oh, they were joking.
River Heights.
What's that?
They're in River Heights.
Oh, they're in River Heights.
Still a vacation.
Well, thank you. That is a vacation, River Heights. I suggest that you all try it. There's a lot of people wearing yoga pants. Oh, good. Okay. So keep that up, but turn your mic back to what it was before. Yes. That. Yes. Great. Perfect. Awesome. Okay. So, I was gonna get some stuff in between that, and that didn't happen because I was fixing the audio. So, what else am I doing? You guys know what I'm gonna do on this channel. I'm just trying to like breathe a community into something that doesn't have a community really. Like we, as character actors, we just do our own little thing. It's kind of like stand-up, but there's no place for us. There's no real home for character actors or character comedians. There's no place, like we do have character nights, but we're kind of like the forgot. We're not like treated like some of the comedic arts. Like sometimes improv is frowned upon because it's not always great. But so it takes skill to write and to perform them, but there's no real home for it. So that's literally why I'm making this channel, is to create a home and to create just kind of a home base for all the character actors. I think I've been talking with Hero Show out in Vancouver and some other people in the States about creating an online character festival, and doing that and getting some of these people like from TikTok and just getting us all kind of collaborating in some weird way, because I know I really like a show called Characters Welcome. It's a very good show. It's out of UCB New York. Those people are very talented and a lot of fun to watch. So if you're looking for that, let me know. If you have someone you watch on TikTok and that is a character actor, I'd love to hear who they are. There's a few others that I'm going to be pushing today. I was going to try and make a video for it. I'll just say their names because I didn't have time. But it was Cam McLeod out of Vancouver, who does run the Hero Show. Andrew Barber, who is out of Vancouver. Sarah Cornell, who's out of LA. She's with the Groundlings, but she does some really cool stuff. It's a lot of fun. I know her just through Toronto. She's a Canadian that moved down there, and I think she was on Rachel Dratch's show. She's very nice. She's lovely, lovely, tall lady. What else? Who else was there? Do you remember, Lauren? I'll make a list. I'm going to do more with these kind of things. I just want to try and promote other people too, because I think, as Quinn likes to say, high tides float all boats. Is that what you say, Quinn? And thank you all for being here. I'm going to play you now a segment. So I got together with my my high school English teacher. She went on to create. Well, you'll see. You'll see. Why should I explain it when I can just show you? So get ready for this. And hopefully, let's check the volumes on these. Okay, we're going to try it. Ready? Are you guys ready? Are you ready for this? Let's do it. You ready?
I guess so. Is it okay if I drink?
Yeah, it's supposed to be casual. I'm Merke, and we're going to meet with one of my biggest influences in my life, my career, anyways, for sure. This person kind of started my career going, and she's been supportive all the way through, and she's started the careers of many other people within this industry. I don't know whether they've acknowledged it or not, but I know that she has. And so I just wanted to welcome Miss Margo Kehler, and I called her Margo Wilson forever, but it's Margo Kehler. And she is a teacher at Vincent Massey Collegiate and has an amazing program that she set up, teaching improv, that didn't exist when I went there, but it does now.
But you had an influence in getting it started, so.
Did I though?
Yeah, because it was kids like you that made me go, there is something to this art form that teaches kids what intelligence they have outside of other classrooms too.
I didn't have you until grade 12, but that year was huge for me, right? I don't think I had you before that. I think I had Mr. McCray. Anyway,
I think I knew about
you knew about me because in grade 10 you allowed me to go on a field trip when I was not involved in any of your classes or any of the classes that went on this field trip, because I had friends that were in grade 11 and they're like, yeah, bring Peanut. I had a nickname that was Peanut, unfortunately, for the first few years of high school, and they were all theater kids and they kind of took me under their wing, but so I got to go on a field trip that way. But when you taught English, I loved your English class because you used something called cocktail knowledge, and it was just like a potpourri of like different potpourri. Who uses that term anymore? Potpourri. Like it was a 1990s mom bath element. It was a potpourri of just ideas and concepts from the vast history of the world, and it was just like smattered throughout it, and I found that to be amazingly huge for my brain. That class, even though it was grade 12, inspired me to just like, oh yeah, knowledge is good. Like just knowledge, not like just knowledge, not like memorizing like dates and for history or like quotients, or like it wasn't about that. It was just about just a small knowledge base can get you through a lot of doors. Anyway, so do you remember, like, why did you teach that way? Because it was different than everyone else's way of teaching.
Cocktail party knowledge.
Yeah.
Because I think, go back to my own teaching for a sec, my own learning. I always felt stupid in math because I wasn't capable, and so to know a little bit about a lot of things, it kind of made me feel a little bit knowledgeable, and it's also a way to connect the whole world. Like, it wasn't until I was in university when I realized schools of thought, that this kind of architecture was created because people were thinking this way, and this kind of literature was created in the same time because there was this umbrella of thought happening. It wasn't until university that started connecting for me, and I guess I wanted to share that with my students so that they would never feel stupid. If someone's, sorry.
No, please continue.
So that was all, and it was fun, and it was, talking. Whoever really goes in gold lame jumpsuits and goes to cocktail parties and pretends about how much you know. But it is a way of arming yourself to work in circles. My dad always taught me. He said you need to be able to relate to dock workers, and when you're invited to the Queen. You need to be able to relate to everybody.
Have kids changed a ton? Have you noticed kids changing a ton? And now we're getting into like the real topics of now. Yes and no. Like what has changed with children? Educating. This is high school, so
right. Absolutely, the introduction of technology.
Sure.
Completely. And way more anxiety. Way more. The things that kids worry about, that never even would have occurred to me before. I honestly think they have it way easier and way harder. The way harder is this isn't this isn't new to anyone, but the whole Instagram, the quality that they need to live up to, the fact that they're worried about their followers and how many followers they have, things like that. Those kind of, the anxiety is overwhelming.
And do you find it's social media that creates an anxiety, or is it just self-pressure? Do you need me to introduce you? Because it used to be parents, right? Like the pressure was parents. Like the things that pushed me to strive was like I didn't want to disappoint my parents, but at the same time I had to like live a life and find myself, right?
Yeah.
So because there doesn't seem to be a rebellion towards it. That's what I find very interesting.
Yeah, I think these are the children of the parents who wanted to be more friends than being a parental role, which I think has a detriment because, that's a whole other tangent we could go on, but you can't be a child's friend. They need somebody to be, just like a teacher. You've got to be, sorry?
A guide, like a mentor. A
Yeah.
model.
Hard walls, hard parameters to know I cannot go over that. And so we're seeing that kids who don't have parameters, who are being told that that there are no parameters, and then the insecurity because they have lived vicariously through the computer, like through VR. That's how they're doing life instead of having the true life experiences.
So, creatively, what you teach improv? Like, why do you like teaching improv so much? Like, what do you find it brings?
Joy, for one thing. We all need more joy, wellness. But I love it because it teaches the kids to trust their own judgment, to trust each other, but mostly it's the confidence that they gain as they're having fun, learning the games and coming to accept mistakes, and that mistakes are a part of life and that we can't avoid them. That freedom, that's why I love it as a teaching tool, because I see so much growth in especially at the age that I teach. These kids are so insecure when they walk in. Like I told you about the anxiety. I've had students who can't even enter the classroom because they're anxious about what people will say as they enter the classroom. And then by the end, they're up performing and have slayed some of those anxiety dragons.
Right.
That's why I love it.
Okay, well that's pretty much it. Thank you very much, Margo.
Oh, Aaron, thank you so much. Thank you for sharing the gifts that you were given with the world. Truly, I know that sounds kind of corny, but I mean it.
It's totally corny.
Hey, I'm corny. I don't care.
It's totally corny. This is my first one. I'm doing this, and I was like, I have to have Margo on. So you deserve a lot more recognition.
Well, thank you.
Oh, hi there. It's me, Pam Oberman. Peanut just asked me to take over here for a moment. So, Peanut. It's a nice one. I'm going to remember that one deep down. Okay. So I'm Pam Oberman. I'm a romance novelist. Some of you might have heard or seen some of my work before. Some of you might be my Instagram followers, Pam_Oberman. So basically what I specialize in is a genre of romance that I like to call romantic realism. So today I'm going to be reading just a tiny little snippet of one of my novels. This one is a chapter, well, part of a chapter. I'm not giving you the whole, you gotta buy the cow, you know what I mean? I'm kidding. That's a horrible connection. Okay, anyways, I'm going to be reading from Snack Time Temptress. And this chapter is called The Bungalow Baroness. So, if you're at home, which you should be, make sure you got someone to snuggle with. If you need to tap out for a sec because it's too exciting, that's fine too. I get it. Okay, so just relax and enjoy. I'm Pam Oberman, by the way. Okay. Roy Thackerson was a tall and round man. His spiky hair was perfectly trained to stay in place, probably from years and years of classic unchanged style. The way his tiny ponytail would frizz after an hour's hard work always made Windabeth's heart and body swoon. Roy was a skilled craftsman, and Windabeth trusted his work above all else. As she swung the door open, a small breeze caught her robe and revealed to Roy her pink and white K-Cat socks. "Nice socks," he said as he hoisted his heavy toolbox up off the ground. "Thanks. My niece got them for me when she went on a school trip to the Mall of America." She welcomed him inside, and he removed his massive steel-toed boots, releasing the smell of his long, hard work day. "This way, it's the toilet. It keeps acting up." Windabeth led him down the narrow hallway to the bathroom. She could smell his intoxicating musk as he removed his jean jacket. "Is it flushing?" said Roy as he jiggled the handle and began to move several old issues of Dolphin World magazine off the back of the tank. Yes, but it sure is slow," she said. She wasn't sure if it was her plumbing or the house's that brought Roy here today, but she was thankful all the same. "I'll have it fixed up in no time," he said with a smile. "No, please, take your time, Roy," she said, his name with deliberate emphasis. "Can I get you something to drink? Coffee? Tea? Diet root beer?" "You have diet root beer?" He was intrigued and impressed. Of course, it's my favorite, they said together in delighted unison as they shared a brief, tender moment. Windabeth blushed as Roy smiled and went back to work on the toilet. She sailed down the hall to the kitchen. There, at the refrigerator, she closed her eyes and said a silent prayer that today would be the day that Roy would know her desires. She retrieved the 2 diet root beers. Would you like ice? She called to him. Yes, please, Windabeth. Oh, how she loved how he said her name. How the last syllable always sounded like babe. Windababe. It made her heart flutter. She hoped that was a good sign. She locked eyes with one of the many crystal koalas on the windowsill. It seemed to be winking at her in confirmation. The root beer fizzed and overflowed from the glass, a spectacular visual metaphor of her feelings for Roy. She entered the bathroom and was again taken aback by his manly specimen before her. A small damp patch had begun to form on Roy's lower back, bleeding through onto his Brooks and Dunn's concert t-shirt. I tried playing with that floaty ball thing, but it was no use, he said as she handed him his drink. Good thinking, but I'm afraid I'm going to have to snake it. It's a deep down there kind of club. It's good you called me when you did. It could have backed up and flooded your basement. Windabeth sipped her root beer, imagining that all the tiny bubbles were tiny Roy kisses, kissing her lips delicately and methodical. He noticed her mind flit from here to fantasy. Well, I'm glad I called you then, she said in a low purr. Me too, he echoed back. Their eyes locked. The room smelled of potpourri, carbonated soda, and Roy. Fate was loosening Windabeth's robe. Roy caught a forbidden sight of the strap of her champion sports bra. Soon they were swirled in a frenzied urgency and going down the long passage of passion. He grabbed her and kissed her hard but delicately. Their hands tangled in each other's ponytails. He was more magical than Windabeth could have ever imagined, and she gasped in delight as Roy swept her up in his freckly arms and carried her to the bedroom like a valiant knight would carry his shield and sword to battle. Softly, he laid her down on her bed, and her extensive collection of stuffed animals surrounded them, witnesses to their passion. Every pipe in that tiny bungalow flowed free from clear on men. Her prayer had been answered. That man made love to this woman. Yeah, I know. Thought we'd start the new year off with a bang, you know what I mean? Okay, so anyways, that's me, Pam Oberman. That's my story. Thanks so much for watching and supporting Aaron Merke's show. This is really nice of him to have had me on. So I really hope that you have a good day and a safe and happy new year. Goodbye. Bye then. Goodbye.
Pam Oberman, everyone. Pam Oberman! Woo! As you see, the transition is not great. Well, give it up for Pam. Give a yay on the chat board or whatever for Pam. Pam is a favorite of mine. And also, I'm a big fan. I'm just a huge fan of her and her cats. So, yeah, you can find Pam on Instagram. What's your Instagram handle, Pam?
Pam_Oberman.
Pam_Oberman. Remember, you need the @ sign in front of it. That's the @ sign, evidently.
Not the cat.
The @ sign. Cool. Okay, I promised that I would give away some stuff. And I have some stuff. I just want to know, Lauren, can you get on the... My wife is also here.
Bye. Bye, Pam. Have a good day. Bye, Pam. Bye, then. Okay, see you later. Thanks for having me in your house. I'm so glad I isolated. Okay, bye.
Good job. Thanks, Pam. Pam hasn't seen anyone but cats, so it doesn't really matter. Can you just check on the message board and just watch? So, I'm going to say there's an option. Depending on what you are a brand owner of. So we'll determine what the prize is and if you're the first person to put this up there. So Lauren is looking on the chat board. Okay, so get ready on the chat board. This is going to be insane. Or maybe not. Maybe it won't be insane. Who is an Android user or a Mac phone user? Go. Someone wrote Mac phone? I don't know. What do the people call it? What do you guys call it? I have an Android. An Apple phone, sorry. An iPhone? Sorry, a Mac phone. A Mac phone. Anyone yet?
Nobody yet.
No one yet because there's a delay. And as an idiot, I'm not recognizing that there's a delay. I've got it now, Dave.
Nancy Sorrell said Mac.
Perfect! Nancy Sorrell wins a $15... Or is it a $15? A $10. Sorry, the $15 was used. A $10 gift card to iTunes. That's for you, Nancy. I will get you the serial code and all that for you later. It's all covered up still. So, $10 gift card to iTunes.
Is it just the first person?
The first person. Why? Is there another person?
Well, there's people who are saying they're iPhones, but...
Oh. All you iPhone users. Anyone else say anything else other than iPhones?
Nope, just all Mac and iPhones.
Okay.
And
Well,
Dave called it a Mac phone from McDonald's.
I'm so sorry for all you people who use Mac phones. That's my bad. But Nancy Sorrell, winner, chicken dinner. Okay. Okay. Now I'm gonna give away a couple more things after this, but now I'm gonna switch to a really cool conversation with a really amazing artist who is doing really well for herself. She's got that Canadian kind of what is that called? Sense of denial about self.
Apology?
Yeah, kind of apologetic. It's kind of self-loathing in the most positive way. She's a lovely, lovely lady. I've known her for a long time. So please welcome STEPH TOLEV in my Out of Character series.
Shots all through my chin, and then it it's acid, so it swells up, so you have an actual massive double chin for like 3 weeks. It like actual toad, like I mean, like swinging, like bad, really bad. And then it just eats. It hurts. It's acid. There's acid in my face. Still there. It doesn't work for 8 weeks, and I bought 4 vials. So after I eat the next 2 vials, it should like go up.
That's too funny.
It's psychotic.
Hey everyone, I've known this person for a long, long time. I've known her as a sketch comedian, as a stand-up, as an improviser, and you've always been a character actor, but also a character actor. Please welcome STEPH TOLEV to the show. Yeah,
Thank you. We have known each other for a very long time.
A long, long time.
Like what, 18 years probably?
Yeah.
18?
Oh, yeah. You've been doing a lot of character stuff lately, yeah?
Yes, I've been.
Like a character a day?
Yes. I did that for my 2-week quarantine.
For your
So
2-week quarantine.
so I was
Nice.
very bored, so I wanted to do something.
And doing that, I feel like I'm jumping the gun, but doing that, how did you find the response to that comparatively to any other, like your stand-up or your sketch stuff? Has there been
I found it way more fun. And I also, it felt less stressful, because with stand-up, it's like you need to have a full set of punchline joke, or like a full thing, but with like, especially with TikTok and where we're going just like exactly live streaming or recording ourselves from home, It's like, it's so easy, and I was just like, my parents have a bunch of weird shit around their house, so I was just like, either find a weird prop, and that would like spark something, like, I don't know if you saw, I did a sword swallower,
Yeah, I
and
love
that like was like, there's swords in the house, and I'm going to use a fucking sword.
Well, was that wasn't your first one? Is that your first one? Sword swallower?
It was up there, yeah. I lost
I'll show
count. They got all messed up in my head, but yeah, some of them were like really nothing. Like nothing at all. It's like an impression of someone looking at a window or something stupid, but then like some of them were a bit more made sense.
Yeah, because you got me at Candy, when you did the Candy reenact, like that's my favorite film of all time. Is
yes.
Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. And
Mine
when you
too.
did Candy, I was like, I'm in, and I was there every day. It's the best that I can do.
Yeah, that one really got me too. Well, that actually I did that one because we were talking about I got double injections in my double chin, and it swelled up so bad that I looked like John Candy. I was like, I can't not have a giant double chin and not reenact John Candy reenact. It didn't make any sense to me. So that started. It's just like I've been so bored in quarantine. Like I've just been sitting around, and I was quarantining alone in LA for months. So it's like, what else am I gonna do?
You working with Bill Burr? How was that?
That was fun. It was stressful, but very fun. Yeah.
Why was it stressful? What was stressful about it?
Well, I mean, it was my first American TV taping.
Right.
This one's like my first like official, like going to be seen by America kind of thing. Because any other thing I did was just mostly online. So I was like, this is the first thing that will be aired on TV at a time that people are actually watching and stuff. So that was just like that whole idea of being like, okay, this is America's first chance to see me. And the interview with him he was really nice and chill, and it was just like I've never been that nervous doing a taping in my entire life.
Yeah.
Like ever.
I get that, because you work, we work so hard just to get nowhere in Canada, right? Just to hit that, glass ceiling. And then you get an opportunity to go to the States, and then all of a sudden it's like, you have to perform, right? Like, it feels like you have to. Anyway, I totally get that. I totally get that feeling. But your live, when you did that live set, your live stand-up set, it feels like your, stage character and your real person, you as a person, is coming closer and closer together. Are you finding that with yourself?
I'm finding that so much now. I remember because you've seen me when I first started.
Yeah.
I was like, oh boy. It's like I just found an old tape recorder. Actually, it's right here, and I was fucking listening to it of my old stand-up, and I was like, what the hell? I don't even know what I said. I would talk so fucking fast and just blah, 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 Anyways, I find now I think now I'm as close to what I'm going to get as who I am on and off. And it's obviously I still get that surge of energy the second I go on stage. So it's obviously a bit more heightened, a bit more crazy, but I'm it is at a very close stage now, and I'm very happy with where it is. And it's really shitty because I'm it really felt like it came together. Then I was thank COVID's here, but it's whatever. And that's why I recently have just been okay, I'm doing characters again, and I've missed characters. I've missed fucking Lady Dash. I've missed Tom Guns. I miss the DKs. I miss doing that shit and being just way more loose, and then stand up is way more stressful, and now I'm this just feels I'm having more fun just doing character stuff.
Who's your character inspiration, character, actor, comedian?
I'd say I guess I always say this, and I still think it. Rowan Atkinson, Mr. Bean. I watched so much Mr. Bean as a kid. That's all I watched. It's Universal the whole time I watched it because it wasn't bad. My grandma says it. It was just that, and honestly, and this is a wild one, Mrs. Bouquet from Keeping Up Appearances. Do you remember that woman? Oh. It is a British show. My Grammy spends most of the time. This woman is 65, 70. Rolling down hills, over the top woman. I watched it all the time. I still watch it. I think it was on Netflix for a bit. I don't think it is anymore. But it was just this old English sitcom, and she was just so psychotic. And I was this woman's hilarious. And it felt like it was such a real character. I'm that's got to be how she's in real life.
I'll find them. I'll try to put links below.
Yeah.
And then what's next for STEPH TOLEV?
Working on
more
some cartoon stuff. Working on some more. I'm going to the cottage, and I do have a full bag of wigs packed right now. So there will be Shit Shark's going to make a new appearance.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Shit Shark's coming back. I do have some ideas for some cottage stuff, so there will be some snow sketches coming up for the next few days.
Nice.
And then
Are you ever gonna do a real interpretation of your mom? Because I think you're scared.
I kind of did. The pajama one is pretty close to her.
Is it?
Her
Okay.
waking up in the morning, yeah, it's pretty. There's parts of it that are bang on her. But yeah, I could do. Maybe it will as well.
Because you go after Pete pretty tight, and part of me is
because my mom's more sensitive, I think.
Right. That's fair.
Yeah.
That's probably the same reason why.
Especially when I'm here, I can do when I'm home. I mean, I am. I gotta stop. There's some things that will not be put on Facebook. It's really funny. The impression I did to my dad on the phone, my dad's old partner at work, was LOL. No wonder it always goes to the answering machine when I call. And I legit message back, please don't tell my dad. And she's it's sealed. Because I was no. Don't mention that.
Well, there you go. I had to bring Dave. You're proud of me. I had to bring in a total. I brought in my megaphone to try and amplify it. Just doing a bit of an analog version, but there's also a buzz. yeah, Steph is amazing. I didn't have a chance to edit in her clips of her character, but you can find her at STEPH TOLEV on Instagram. Is probably where she updates the most. She does have a YouTube channel. She also has a TikTok. Her TikTok is looser, faster, goofier. So if you like that kind of thing, check her out there. But Instagram, STEPH TOLEV. She's killing it right now. She had a live stream stand-up special earlier this year, and it was amazing because it was very real and raw at the same time, but also hilarious because she went through a whole bunch of things. Like some stories I already knew, but still made it so engaging. So really appreciated that. How we all doing? We doing good? Yeah. Okay. Is there anyone? You know what I wanted to do? I just want to let you know. I wanted to play actual games, but trying to rigmarole all this for the last couple weeks, and then just didn't allow me to get the time. But there is something I'm going to be doing in the future, and I'm going to try and get some better funds for it. But I'm going to be doing skip the dishes races. So where Lauren and I will put in an order and see who gets here first, and whoever gets here first will win some a good cash tip. They'll both win cash tips, but one will be $10 more. So so if you like that kind of thing, I hope you do, because it's fun and it'll make someone's day feel better and brighter, especially because I know that Skip the Dishes isn't frontline worker, but they are feeding a lot of Canada right now, at least Manitoba. So those people who are delivery people, treat them well, because they're pretty much our access to everything.
Cheeseburger man.
Yeah, as my daughter calls it, the cheeseburger man. So, a 2-year-old that understands that that's the cheeseburger man. I'm doing great parenting. Okay, I'm gonna ask this question now. Because I wanted to put whole codes and stuff into the show, and then that code would be a card for someone to take that money and do what they will with. But is there anyone who is an Android user? Anyone at all? Heather Witherden does Android? Okay, Heather, I have a Google Play, a $15 Google Play for you with the receipt as well, because I think you need that. Do you need that? I don't know either. So, Heather, Google Weatherton. Listen, Google Weatherton. You won that. Thank you so much, everyone, for checking in and checking this out. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you want to see more of this kind of thing. There'll be more characters in the future. The live streaming, I'm going to get it one-man show figured out, one-man band figured out. I might ask some of you, because I would love to be able to display some other things. I want to be able to put the Skip the Dishes map up while we have our race, if that makes any sense. I don't know how to small this. Can you do it from that computer? Is that possible? And then, what else? We're going to give away things. I want to try and encourage younger people to do just comedy in general. It doesn't have to be characters, but just trying to get that up. I know I'm going to be teaching some of my classes online for free. That was kind of the last October. That was the announcement, and then all of this happened as I was gearing up. So I'll have to figure that out. Thank you so much, everyone. I hope you're having a really great new year. Oh, I'm also starting a thing that I didn't have a chance to do this either, but I don't know why I keep on saying that. I'm not apologizing for it. It's just, it is what it is. What did I call it? Goals out. I'm going to start a thing called hashtag goals out, where I'm going to say what my goals are. So, one of my goals are for this channel is to hit 1,000 subscribers, hopefully within a year. That I think is a large feat, but I'm going to do it. That's my goals out. So I encourage other people to put your goals out there and take the courage. Oh, Nancy asked the question. If there's any other questions, ask them now. But Nancy asked the question, how do you get young students shy students to participate in improv, I'll just say this. A lot of the beginner improv stuff is to create bond and trust within a group of people. So it's kind of how you create ludicrous moments, and certain kids are more accessible to them. But by letting it all loose and letting that freak flag fly together as a unit, you kind of create trust and establish a group loyalty. It's kind of how, it's kind of weird to say, but it's kind of how soldiers work and war works, like the platoons, where they go through such crazy drills that they can trust one another. It's kind of the same idea, but just being silly. And so if you can access your silliness, you can access it. And letting people fail. A lot of improv, I think a lot of people like myself were geared towards improv because I had padding around myself in order to fail. And I think failure is so important because you learn how to risk and push that. Why you laugh? What's going on?
Paul's 2021 goal is for you to get 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year.
Yeah, Paul. I love it. Thank you so much. I wish I could see my chats, but I'm having, it's technical. It's me. Thank you so much for joining us. If there's is there any other questions or any other goals you want to let me know now, because we're about to shut it all off.
You gotta wait.
Now we have to wait. I have to wait for it to catch up, the bandwidth to catch up. But I really appreciate you. I'm glad you're part of this this little launch here. I'm really appreciative of you all. I hope you subscribe and join me on this journey that I'm having as I try to share as much knowledge and of other people as possible. So I hope you're having an awesome, happy new year. Anything?
Nancy said group loyalty, great.
Group loyalty. Absolutely. All right. Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye. You can look at that picture because that's what's up there. Bye, everyone.